Rapper 50 Cent was arrested.
50 Cent threw a mic at a fan's head, and the fan had to be rushed to the hospital. Now, 50 Cent is facing criminal charges.
They'll be watching. They'll watch on Channel 7 News, you sucker.
50 was performing with a guest rapper, YG. YG was rapping, but 50 Cent's mic wasn't working, so he tossed the mic off stage. A crew member handed another mic, but that wasn't working either. Allegedly, 50 Cent was not happy about this, so he threw the second mic off stage too. We all know that 50 Cent doesn't always have the best aim. Do you remember that crazy first pitch he made at Citi Field that took a wide left?
Pitch was not great, just a bit outside.
The problem on Wednesday was 50 Cent really looked like he was throwing the mic too hard and missed the backstage area. The microphone went flying over the edge of the stage and it smashed into Bryhana Monegain's forehead. Bryhana is a host on Power 106 radio. She had to be rushed to the hospital where she was treated for laceration to her forehead. This is where the story gets even crazier. Sources with inside knowledge claim that 50 Cent didn't mean to target Bryhana, but even though Bryhana was seriously gashed when the microphone broke the skin on her forehead, another inside source who's connected to 50 Cent seemed to throw shade at Bryhana. According to this insider, Bryhana was in a restricted area and she shouldn't have been there. So, was this source trying to blame Bryhana? Well, either way, that's not Bryhana's side of the story. After she got treated and bandaged at the hospital, she went to an LA police station to set the record straight. Bryhana filed a police report on Wednesday night. Whatever 50 Cent's sources are saying, Bryhana is claiming the opposite thing happened. She's alleging that 50 Cent looked right in her direction before he forcefully threw the microphone. In other words, Bryhana is also alleging that 50 Cent had to know she was standing there. 50 Cent's lawyer is Scott Lehman. Scott has had his work cut out for him when it comes to 50 Cent's arrest record. But around noon Pacific time on August 31st, Scott released a statement to TMZ. He calls 50 Cent by his real name Curtis, and Scott told TMZ the same thing that he told the LAPD earlier on Thursday. Scott alleged that Curtis would never intentionally strike anyone with a microphone. According to Scott, anyone saying something different doesn't have all the facts and is misinformed. But the LAPD appears to think that Bryhana is telling the real truth. And shockingly, 50 Cent is now considered a suspect in a criminal felony battery charge. Although he didn't appear to realize how seriously he hurt Bryhana during the concert, because after a crew member finally got a working mic in 50 Cent's hand, he just walked out to center stage and started rapping with YG. Allegedly, Bryhana is also looking to sue 50 Cent for damages. She's photo dumped several graphic images of her injured forehead on social media, as well as pictures of her forehead swaddled in towels, and shocking images of her blood-stained t-shirt and hand. Bryhana doesn't need to get any attention or publicity. She's already well known on Power 106, and Bryhana is considered a popular on-air host. She's well educated. She grew up in Chicago, and she studied theater and vocal arts. She later moved to Missouri, and Bryhana got a degree in mass media communications from the University of Missouri. She then moved to LA to pursue acting and media. She's obviously succeeded in her job at Power 106. Maybe 50 Cent didn't intend to attack Bryhana. I don't know about you guys, but I just don't see how this could have possibly been intentional. Yes, I'm sure that it really hurt to get hit with a microphone, but 50 Cent was performing. He was on stage. I really doubt that he even knew what was going on backstage, or that he could even see the area where he threw the microphone. Unless something seriously bad happened between them before the concert, I can't see any reason why he would have intentionally thrown a microphone at her. But the other shocking side of the story is 50 Cent has gotten physical with fans during his concerts before. You won't believe this, but that was a woman who 50 Cent hit directly in the chest. This happened in April 2017. 50 Cent was performing at the Baltimore soundstage, and the shocking incident was captured on video. 50 Cent strolled to the edge of the stage. He didn't look angry. The real truth was, he was searching into the crowd to shake hands with concert goers. One of his fans was a woman in a floral dress, and this fan tried to pull 50 Cent off the stage when he shook her hand. 50 Cent started toppling forward, then he seemed to react, but in a shockingly violent way, he hit the woman. Sources with inside knowledge claim that he struck her square in the chest. As members of 50 Cent's crew rushed forward to break this up, the woman allegedly released her grip. Shockingly, this incident ended up fine. At least it did for 50 Cent, and you won't believe what he did. He invited the aggressive fan up on the stage. Was he trying to make nice so this woman wouldn't think to sue or file a police report? Shockingly, the woman that 50 Cent hit not only came up on stage, she began twerking with 50 Cent's backup dancers and having a great time. So he got off lucky that time. behind. 50 Cent hasn't personally come forward to try and set the record straight, which makes sense, he's letting his lawyer speak for him, but other rappers have had something to say about his mic throwing incident. And shockingly, one rapper threw major shade at 50 Cent. The Game blasted his allegedly angry mic toss on social media. He posted screenshots of Bryhana's violent injury on his Instagram story, and The Game ripped into 50 Cent for hitting women. The Game even made a nasty comment about 50 Cent's fat behind. There was one weird twist to both of these mic throwing stories. It's what happened to Cardi's microphone after she pitched it hard at that fan in the crowd. Did you know that someone put Cardi's discarded microphone up for auction and the mic was auctioned off for a crazy amount? You won't believe this. The guy who auctioned Cardi's mic owns a production company called The Wave, and somehow this guy got his hands on the microphone that Cardi pitched. He decided to auction it off on eBay for charity, and he set a pretty reasonable starting bid. The guy was asking for $500, and the auction lasted for about 1 week. He ended up getting 120 bids. Listen closely, because the winning bid amount is crazy. Someone bid $99,000 for Cardi's microphone, and the guy who auctioned it is splitting the proceeds between the Wounded Warrior Project and a local Vegas charity called the Friendship Circle. I wonder if someone will do the same thing with 50 Cent's mic. Somehow, I think 50 Cent will have to give his side of the story in court before anything happens to his faulty microphone. But anyway, what do you guys think? What do you think about 50 Cent tossing his mic and hitting Bryhana? Even if he says he didn't mean to, and inside sources say she shouldn't have been there, do you believe Bryhana when she says that 50 Cent saw her before he tossed the mic so hard it gashed her forehead? Let me know in the comments below.